Good evening, and welcome to the 2021 commencement ceremony for Clements High School. My name is David Yaffe, and I'm very proud to be the principal of our awesome school. Before we begin today's ceremony, I want to introduce the students who will be speaking today. Earlier this year, students were given the opportunity to speak at graduation. These students submitted a formal application and were evaluated on their service, leadership, and letters of recommendation from school staff. I am pleased to introduce these students who exemplify the district's profile of a graduate. Please hold your applause until they are all introduced. Salutatorian, Abhinaya Muruganantham. Meta Koniki, Senior Class President. Bella Kumar, Honor Speaker. And Clarissa Quao, Student Council President. Please join me and rise for the pledges of allegiance and opening remarks by our salutatorian, Abhinaya Muruganantham.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You may be seated. On behalf of the entire class of 2021, I'd like to thank our parents, family, and friends for supporting us through this journey. And to our amazing teachers, administrators, and custodial staff who've poured their energy into the success of our education, both virtually and in person, thank you for your endless patience in the face of unmuted microphones. Thank you for loving each and every one of the little gray rectangles on your computer screen. And thank you for your immense efforts in making Clements a safe place for our in-person students to come to every day. To all my classmates sitting here today, we made it. Over the past year, it felt like every day was a major historical event. We woke up some mornings to the news of national tragedy and civil unrest. We've even woken up to snow here in Texas. But I'm proud to say, all of us have learned to survive and even thrive in these unprecedented circumstances, and we have emerged as better people because of it. Over the past 4 years at Clements, we've faced both failure and success, and shed tears of frustration and uncontrollable laughter. Over these 4 years, we have found lifelong friends in the people sitting on this field around us today. With that said, I can't wait to see what our class will accomplish moving forward. Congratulations, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Clements High School class of 2021.
Good evening. My name is Meta Koniki, your senior class president, and it is my honor to introduce our platform guests. Joining us today is Dr. Charles Dupree, our Fort Bend ISD superintendent, Ms. Diana Saavedra, our deputy superintendent, and representatives from our board of trustees. Judy Day, Kristen Davison Malone, Angie Hannon, Jim Rice, Dr. Shirley Rose Gilliam, former board member Grail James, Gwen Touche, Chief of Human Resources, and from Clements High School, Principal David Yaffe, Associate Principal Tara Baker, and Assistant Principal Ashley Taylor. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. We've made it through 4 years of some of the most turbulent and trying times thus far. Through it all, we can look back at even the most challenging times and find the good in every situation. As we walk across the stage and begin this new chapter of our lives, let us not forget how far we've come and the people that have gotten us here. To our teachers, counselors, and most importantly, our families, special shout out to my older brother. Thank you for holding our hands through the 3 a.m. study sessions and pre-test anxiety. and for believing in us when we didn't even believe in ourselves. We would not be the young adults that we are today if it was not for y'all. Class of 2021, here's to us. Here's to good times and bad, to successes and shortcomings, and to endless growth. It has been an amazing journey with y'all these past 4 years, and I can't wait to see what we all accomplish in the future. Thank you, and go Rangers.
Thank you, Meta. The class of 2021 finished their high school careers in the most unique circumstances in our school's history. This past year was marked by much loss, family and friends impacted by COVID, no homecoming, no prom, no last trips with student organizations, and numerous other altered or canceled school activities. However, it is my hope that what you have gained will last much longer than the regrets of what you missed. You learn to organize, to be self-reliant, to know how to communicate and collaborate online, to take ownership of your education, and most importantly, to persevere through change, lots of change, and to thrive in the face of challenge. Whether you are headed to college, to military service, or starting your work career, these skills will serve you well. I am confident that your experiences over the past 4 years have you well prepared for your future as you help shape the post-pandemic world. After you walk across this stage, you will be different. You will flip your tassel and be free from the daily rules and routines of high school, perhaps of your home. While exciting, that new independence comes with a price, the price of high expectations and responsibility. The next stage of your life should be used to explore the unique skills that each one of you possesses. We need you to use those skills to solve the global challenges you inherit. Make your mark on the world a positive one as you carry on the legacy of our extraordinary school. Congratulations. And speaking of extraordinary, the Clements High School senior class has a lot to celebrate. Total scholarships presented to our seniors exceeded $12 million. Will the students who receive scholarships please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Regular attendance is extremely important in helping us achieve our academic goals. This year, Clements High School class of 21 has 41 seniors who had perfect attendance at some point in their career. Students, if you had perfect attendance, please rise for a round of applause. Thank you. As you can see, many students today are wearing displays of their accomplishments. Students, at this time, if you are an honor graduate or received an honor cord, sash, medal, or similar academic honor award, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to you all. I would also like to recognize this year's honor graduates, beginning with our valedictorian and salutatorian. Bella Shu, our valedictorian, had the highest GPA and unfortunately is not able to attend today. You have already met Abhinaya Muruganathan, our salutatorian. She earned the second highest GPA. Congratulations, Abhinaya. Next, I ask for our summa cum laude graduates to please stand. These students finished with a grade point average of 97 or higher. Congratulations. Magna cum laude students, please stand to be recognized. These graduates finished with a GPA between 93 and 96. Congratulations. And our cum laude graduates, who finished with a GPA between 90 and 92, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. There are students in our graduating class who have chosen to serve our country by enlisting in the military after graduation. Please stand and be recognized if you are joining any of the branches of our military, and thank you for your future service. Thank you. And now Ashley Taylor, Clements High School Assistant Principal, will introduce today's honor speaker.
Good evening. I am so pleased to be here with all of you today, and I'd like to congratulate our graduates, their parents and grandparents, and their loved ones. The class of 2021 is particularly special to me because they are the last group of students I taught in sophomore English before I left the classroom to become an administrator. During that 2018-2019 school year, I met a lot of characters, creative geniuses, amazing writers, and even some comedic goofballs. And you know who you are. And in my 7th period, I met a young lady named Isabella Kumar. As a 10th grader, Bella was a realist with a dry sense of humor. She was friendly and laser focused on her academics and her goals. During her tenure at CHS, I've gotten to know her more and more, and she's still all of those things she was as a sophomore, but she's also blossomed into a fiery, inclusive, compassionate person who has a determination all the way to her core that she will make a positive impact on our world. And I know to my core that she will. Please welcome Ms. Isabella Kumar.
Good evening, and please join me in congratulating the class of 2021. To start, I want to thank our teachers and staff for sacrificing so much to ensure that we're given an exceptional education. I sincerely hope that you recognize all of our success as your own. Let's give them a round of applause. Special thank you to Ms. Taylor for your beautiful introduction, and for without her, I would not have left sophomore year with my sanity intact. I'm forever grateful to you. Thank you to my friends for laughing with me and dealing with the harassment during the general election. I can promise you it will happen again. Thank you, Mega, for making my life so much better. The world is so much brighter because you're in it. Thank you to my grandparents for being my biggest supporters. Thank you to Thatha for teaching me that hard work trumps pure talent, and thank you, Nama, for teaching me how to be a strong, independent, glass ceiling shattering woman. Thank you to my dad for challenging me and showing me what grit looks like, and finally, thank you, Mom, for being my crutch in every way. You're my best friend and my favorite person always. A lot of people who don't know me tend to think that I know what I'm doing, and I think some of the people who do know me are still convinced, but if I'm really being honest, I have no idea. I'm just decent at faking it. Truthfully, I really only know one thing, and that's that I want to make people's lives a little easier. Before coming to this realization, I spent a lot of time as a kid taking years off my life trying to plan it all out. I decided in 5th grade that I wanted to be a pathologist. Then in 7th grade, I wanted to be a NICU doctor, and somewhere along the way, I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. I always thought that I wanted to go into medicine because I was so entranced watching my father, and particularly my grandmother, become successful physicians. I told myself that I had to take all pre-AP and AP sciences like a lot of us had to prepare myself for the 10-year plan I created in elementary school. I then swiftly found out that pre-AP chemistry and I were never going to work out, and at the time I was extremely anxious because in my mind I had lost everything that I worked for. Granted, looking back, it seems quite ridiculous that I would have a midlife crisis at 15, but this is an experience I know a lot of high-achieving students, like many of us at Clements, have gone through. I know how it feels sitting in classrooms for 2.5 years surrounded by some of the most intimidatingly smart people who appear to have it all figured out and then have a pandemic hit and realize that none of us really know what we're doing. But I think that's the beautiful thing about being where we are. Some of us leave high school with a strange affinity for math, some of us leave with a career plan, some of us leave with nothing but a piece of paper and the fever dream that was these 4 years. But we all sit here today with no idea what our lives are really going to look like. All this to say, it's okay not to know. In fact, I think the best things happen when you don't know what you're doing. When I didn't know what was next for me, I stumbled onto my first campaign manager job, and now that candidate is about to hand me my diploma. So I've given up on trying to plan. For now, I want everyone to have health care, the ability to marry whoever they want, a good education that they can afford, a planet to live on, a living wage, and to be happy. And I don't think that's too much to ask. At this point in our life, every door is open to us. The potential we hold as a generation, more interconnected than ever, is incredible. Being a student at Clements has undoubtedly prepared us for our future. We made it through freshman year biology, so we can only be destined for success. But in reality, there aren't many places that will teach you what hard work looks like the way that Clements has. We have the opportunity and the responsibility as graduates from CHS to leave the world better than we found it. I'm so excited to see where our futures take us. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Bella. Dr. Dupree and Mrs. James, on behalf of Clements High School, I would like to recognize and present to you the outstanding class of 2021. These seniors have met all of the requirements to participate in our graduation today.
Thank you, Mr. Yaffe, and congratulations, Rangers, class of 2021. It has been my privilege to serve as superintendent throughout your middle school and high school years. I think I started when you all were in the 5th grade. And it has been an honor to watch you grow and thrive. And I know many of you through student leadership and voices and fine arts activities and athletics. And you have definitely made Rangers proud. You're exemplars of Clements High School and Fort Bend ISD. Thank you for your contributions. I also want to give a big shout to the staff, the faculty, the teachers, every person at Clements who has helped you achieve what you have accomplished to sit in these chairs today. Let's give a big round of applause to the faculty and staff of Clements High School. Through their efforts, you have received a strong academic foundation as well as the attributes of the Fort Bend ISD profile of a graduate. And we know because of those efforts and the things you've learned at Clements, you are ready to succeed beyond high school. Therefore, it is my pleasure to accept this outstanding class on behalf of the Fort Bend ISD and to present the class to our Board of Trustees. Mrs. James, I present to you the 2021 senior class of Clements High School.
Thank you, Dr. Dupree. And on behalf of the Fort Bend Independent School District Board of Trustees, congratulations to the Clements High School class of 2021. Each year, we look forward to honoring the accomplishments of our graduates as this celebration culminates everything that we do in Fort Bend ISD to fulfill our district's mission to inspire and equip all students to pursue their futures. This year may not have met all of our expectations. We've had some rough spots. However, I stand here before you confident that you as graduates presented here today have attained the attributes of the district's profile of a graduate and are well prepared to pursue whatever path you have chosen following graduation. With that being said, it is my great honor and privilege on behalf of the Fort Bend Independent School District Board of Trustees to accept and confirm the members of the Clements High School class and invite you to come forward to receive your diplomas. Congratulations, graduates.
We will now recognize each graduate individually, beginning with our valedictorian, salutatorian, and others who make up the top 10. Following that, students will be called in the order in which they are seated.
CHS Salutatorian Abhinanya Muruganantham.
Amy Zhao.
Emily Kai Lai.
Samuel Wang,
Sanjay Nagaraj,
Jason Wren,
Abhinav Vadasari,
Chodni Bhuktani,
Anisa Lopez Ruiz,
Evan Hong,
Abel Philip John,
Grace Ying He,
Kush Patel,
Natalie Chow,
Charan Kotriki,
Sharon Lynn,
Sriram Satish,
Hanan Abanamas,
Matthew Kupik,
Samia Zehra Koja,
Abhay Rao,
Alvina Imran,
Anirudh Giridharan,
Joseph Weston McClelland,
Vaji Rahman,
Hassan Hamoud,
Nail Zubain Jurani,
Abhinandan Ragarajan,
Emiliano Angel Avalos,
Devdeep Rajpal,
Claire Elizabeth Hubenek,
Vishruth Kodekanti,
Clarissa Quo,
Alex Bordujonko,
Medha Koniki,
Anna DeSantis,
Isabella Karina Kumar,
Joyce Joey On,
David Michael Mallory,
Eric Chung Chung Peng,
Andrew Kai,
Safa Chaudhry,
Josephine Namthong Wen,
Chloe Dang,
Elizabeth Quach,
Kyle Correa Zhao,
Yolanda Zhang,
Darren Liu,
Arman Agnite Hussain,
Natalie Wang,
John Samuel Hickey,
Zijin Yang,
Chad Melham,
Richard Ma,
Ilian Murad Basaria,
Arshan Aga,
Kushi Shah,
Anthony Karam,
Pradanya Shankar Subramaniam,
Henry Wen,
Isabella Grace Marino,
Tamira Camille Santos Crespo,
V. Wu,
Amy Zhang Liu,
J. Pradeep Mehta,
Tiffany Chan,
Lynn Venashish Simon,
Annabella Jane Calvert,
Arpan Sarkar,
Anushe Mahmood Ahmed,
Khushi Paresh Mehta,
Aubrey Amelia Garcia,
Mamita Sadhu Khan,
Hema Medina,
Ashrita Sanghi,
Sarah Alchada,
Ashita Jain,
Iyad Ibrahim,
Samiksha Chandran,
Hakeem Muhammad,
Alexander Patrick Pham,
João Luis Baricello de Quevedo,
Joshua James Joseph,
Zohaib Abbasi,
Shrikar Dikonda,
Muhammad Taha Kashif,
Michael Wen,
Mukund Shanmuk Josiula,
Sandos Cutifon,
Francis Gabriel Chu Buenavista,
Muhammad Fazal Kareem Hashmi,
Chaudhry Ali Khan,
Suraj Ravuri,
Ibad Rahman Siddiqui,
Eliasib Lauren Dean Jr.,
Ramesh Samir Mundia,
Samuel Jack Wrigley,
Hans Miguel S. Dioneta,
Lauren K. Sims,
Brianna Ashlyn Acosta,
Tori Mackenzie Poole,
Kimia Arya,
Samyukta Venkatesh,
Hannah Rachel Dill,
Vivian Shao,
Nidhi Chavan,
Sophie Su,
Alishba Nasir,
Pranavi Gupta,
Elnaz Parchini,
Iker Aguirre,
Alexander Kwokri To,
Anika Bajpai,
Hasnain Imtiaz Ali,
Mariam El Reyes,
Manav Anil Patel,
Lazin Sadiq Sunasera,
Fardan Mehboob Ali,
Caitlin Rachel Lamb,
Stephen Huen,
Ken Martinez,
Abby Analua Dada,
Andrew Pauman,
Michael Edwards,
Alim Tazeen Khoja,
Syra Zara Khan,
Jessica Azhara Judy,
Dahlia Ann Casey,
Luan Albalas,
Nupur Dial,
Harjayot Man,
Lauren Lily Jiyun Shin,
Ian Momin,
Henry Hu,
Lena Tran,
Nicholas Henderson,
Nathan Nassar,
Landon Thompson,
Rajik Balla,
Carson Land,
what? Oscar Roden.
Dylan Sital Modi.
Abraham Mughal.
Ankit Shaw.
Chase Michael Orsak.
Ashik Biswas.
Evan Eugene Turner.
Ersia Aga.
Sofian Sharif Sunasara.
Mashal Ehmud Alsari.
Kef Maradia.
Hatis Kubra Khan.
Valentina Victoria Pollard.
Riwa Goyal.
Michael Jamel Mutan.
Anaya Bharat Kasalia.
Julia Marie Delise Lozano.
Jessica Michelle Liu.
Brianna Celeste Duff.
Catherine Grace Chen.
Shayna Danielle Lieberson.
Yuhan Zhao.
Giovanna Alessandra Serbino.
Michelle Lee Chen.
Alexandria Caitlin Roldan.
Bridget Liu.
Jordan Reese Bond.
Catherine Gao.
Irmak Osel.
Michelle Chang.
Presley Noel Mills.
Annabelle Joy DeCarlos.
Annabeth Diane Heisig.
Daniel Edward Villarreal.
Brian Lee Mallory.
Emma Nicole Fritzer.
Muhammad Qadri.
Kaylee Jules Jacobs.
Sadia Qadri.
Levin Ozer.
Shreya Mehra.
Jason Stephen Wu.
Sonia Nihalani.
Dennis Tan.
Rishika Marakani.
Anthony Liu.
Rania Singh.
Andrew Boyan Liu.
Anirudhan Sivaprakash.
Andrew Fan.
Misbah Amin Momin.
Dat Lay.
James Michael Sattler.
Christian Lay.
Michael Zachariah Jacob.
Gabriel Cote.
David Villarreal.
Ashton Lee Delgado.
Rian Jahirali Moradia.
Caroline Michelle Ladisser.
Jasmine Nicole Rodriguez.
Ashley Ann Ladisser.
Camille Allison Young.
Jordan Taylor Beavers.
Raiden Antonio Feaster.
Asia Jessette Baldwin.
Angela Christine Williams.
Jacqueline Patricia Chin.
Andrew Jeremy Sobrinho.
Milad Habibi.
Nathan Alexander Mustafa.
Tyrese Javon Harrell.
Sarah Rose Warren.
Emily Ann Lutens.
Casey Lanae Crandall.
Mackenzie Lane Jones.
Joanne Reese Velasco.
Sophie Winifred Florence Knight.
Karina Rose Bang.
Arden Culver.
Chloe Budney.
Alan Z. Wang.
McKaylee Annie Moore.
Jennifer V. Ha.
Eric Keith McGonigal.
Nikki Tara Arasto.
Riemann Mago.
Malika Junaid.
Keser Maimati.
Ishal Iqbal.
Sophia Vela.
Annika Naomi Elisha.
Bernice Guetta Francisco.
Anjali Mani.
Muskan Bansal.
Annette Gigi Scaria.
Haruna Torikai.
Paulina Baka.
Christine Claire Masangeke.
Sneha Balaji.
Uzi Ha.
Amy Liang Pong.
Victoria Elizabeth Touche.
Nora Maylan Lee.
Mary Anastasia Turner.
Kennedy Barnes.
Melvin Gabriel Bautista Mendoza.
Lydia Marion Hassel.
Bonnie Melinda Olson.
Paula Enzabel Dagdag Quinto.
Nicholas Gutierrez.
Emma Sunada.
Clay Andrew Nilander.
Megan Zhang.
Brendan Stewart Pena.
Azara Adelia Maharani.
Julia Morgan Warren Simpson.
Raj Kohlmeyer.
Kay Sang.
William Roy.
Jonathan Ming Chen.
Ryan Jacob Kerr.
Yi Chang Kwan.
Parsa Aziz Bai.
Andrew Zhang.
Sarah Burkett Koja.
Catherine Emilia Scott.
Kevin Martinez.
Haley Madison Wood.
Anthony Grant.
Caitlin Renee Lopez.
Kevin Grant.
Caitlin Amy Elizabeth Quinn.
Artem Michael Kovarubias.
Foster O'Neill Hendrickson.
Demarcus Malachi Childs.
Owen Dunn. Stephen Pontiff.
Jordan Destiny LaFontaine.
Edison Melvin Munnings III.
Darlene Era Gomez.
Edison Melvin Munnings IV.
Alifia Aziz Ali.
Kate Shen.
Adora Alexander Amanoyo.
Maggie Shu.
Mina Bole.
Joyce Sarah Chi.
Evan Yang Shui.
Andrew Nguyen.
Eleni Kaiser.
Kyle Yu.
Nicole Nagi Kakil Kadias.
Jonathan Enoch Mack.
Charlotte Kathleen Acton.
Amaragrat Vinkat.
Caitlin Elizabeth Smith.
Felipe Oliveira Madrado.
Ali Rene Batel.
Kobe Din.
Caitlin Butker Roadway.
Elba Arnold.
Zohaib CD.
Skylar Morgan Peoples.
Iham Ali Arianwan.
Megan McKay.
Parth Grover.
Selena Zhang.
Bryant Michael Todd.
Albert Sun.
Maria Fernanda Lama.
Agrim Atusha.
Aditi Vora.
Christina Elizabeth Wong.
Lindsay Alexa Jacobs.
Megan Yen Tu.
Mariam Janga.
George James Andrews IV.
Elizabeth Mary Andrews.
Pinnock Tripathi.
Divine Victor Abetu.
Derek Chi.
Asil Nizar Suleiman So.
Summer UC Yang.
Andrew Roman Bekato.
Shalene Sunasara.
Aranzazu Christina Bravo Sepa.
Haniel Rico Suave.
Samkenchuku Azenua.
Uzi Emmanuel Rico De Aquino.
Nathan Scott Kranek.
Melissa Lee Thomas.
Abby Margaret Couture.
Sophia Nee.
Rachel Elizabeth Fowles.
Michelle Han Wang.
Andrea Batrera.
Christine Shu.
Larissa Lexia Bital.
Helen Zhang.
Zainab Muala Kaulakan.
Rebecca Marie Tellez.
Peyton Victoria Dradonia.
Kennedy Andrea Shaman.
Sydney Grace Esparza.
Linda Rafai.
Emma Mackenzie Elizabeth Whitehead.
Paulina Rolas.
Madison Priscilla Bennett.
Rithika Pothi.
Seth Sohail Ishar.
Sanjana Shashank Pore.
Jonathan Back.
Annika Punia.
Vincent Lee.
Cole Christopher Sanchez.
Kevin Stevens Whitcomb.
Cheyenne Syed.
Humair H. Jora.
Aman Sarani.
Sabir Farishta.
Ria Karawalvia.
Shaz Anin Lalani.
Samuel Elias Rodriguez.
Shamiz Kareem.
Andrew Garrett Beavers.
Riyan Nasruddin Baradia.
Trayton Charles Trusco.
Jaden Mariah Joseph.
Alexander Barry Powell.
Raymond Ngo.
Alina Valiani.
Zoya Wani.
Seba Nasiri.
Ethan Lee Jones.
Paul Thomas Schroer.
Ryan Nicholas Aaron.
Tony Knock Lee.
Jasmine Narira Sabo.
Lance Christian Brown.
Marcus Homero Guinaldo.
Ian Knatster.
Boris Justin Hill.
Justin Faze.
Anam Asif Khan.
Myra Goreya.
Farin Chowdhury.
Josephine Chan.
Amok Balachandra.
Shruti Pathak.
Shana Isabel Burrell.
Zoya Name.
Mackenzie Aaron Lamb.
Juan Luna Duran.
Nicholas Lorenzo.
Hayden Wynn.
Sage Taryn Butler.
Ian Alexander Wing.
Sally Autobusi.
Holly
Maria
Edesoa.
Paulina Cacho Bravo.
Bryce William Mockmer.
Simran Atherley.
Samira Yakubi.
Logan Ashley Leiter.
Davina Morjani.
Wyatt Michael Kent.
Sophie Ann Muddimer.
Sunil Kumar Gupta.
Andrew Glore.
Patricio Andre Angel De Alba.
Arshia Yassin.
Zaria Kao.
Asiya Kassam.
Karen Luo.
Alyssa Chen.
Similo Luo David Dujajenge.
Ethan Craig Prodhan.
Nicole Cole Bodine.
Khadija Buli.
Alian Khan.
Alia Marie Nagai.
Yoki Chiu.
Abby Lee Day.
Maheb Majita.
Shreya Mamadasetti.
Arushi Gupta.
Annabelle Lynn.
Usher Emron Ali.
Setu Sanjay Patel.
Destiny Oluwatobi Nami Mowo.
Raymond Padilla.
Ashlyn Page Fedley,
Samira Ramedia.
Hayden Scott Hakrida,
Trevor Trong.
Brent Albert Faden,
Victoria Nee.
Elian Mohammed,
Michelle Ma.
Akil Anin Husani,
Zion Murad Jeria.
Cage Cameron Solis Harris,
Christian Eric Garcia.
Derek Abraham Thomas,
Jordan Micah Madalana.
Tarani Kaur Bajor,
Nail Nakvi.
Natalie Kasuyo Northcote,
Shamel Tajani.
Lauren Kaylee Houston,
Alyssa Brianne Maringer.
Justice Renee Davids,
Anjali Rakishes Kumar Patel.
Epiphany Prashay Holmes,
Bayan Khaled Yasir.
Francine Carbo,
Avery May Zimos.
Adam Islam Kazone,
William Furios.
Sydney Gabrielle Dom,
Savani Malakarjuni.
Savina Eileen Lawrence,
Munib Mehman.
Victory Ayogu,
Eileen Muget.
Kylie Mary Cable,
Henry Nagasap Jr.
Samantha Lauren Bavo,
Victor Asalvaldo Reyes.
Kira Tennille Scott,
Leonard Anthony Uribe.
Zoe Camp,
Eric Anthony Cabrera.
Amy Hu,
Christian Ananias Montgomery.
Maya Gosulin,
Orlando Cormier.
Sean Chanchani,
Philip Ugochukwu Jr.
Zunera Rabia Farouk,
Nicholas Marino.
Nikki Danswan,
Chase Bryant Solo.
Krista Leah Escalon,
Miles Christian Wilburn.
Dania Jaguar Northern,
Corey Isaiah O'Neill Walker.
Viveka Vavadarjan Ayengar,
Mojid Ayudemi.
Divya Dadanon,
Brandon Jaden Watson.
Tashi Gupta,
Leo Wren.
Unanya Bonmakonti,
Kainan Lau.
Nuosha Tastani,
Weiho Wang.
Apuva Chetan Desai,
Tycheus Justin Robinson.
Daniel S. Lee,
Zena Coleman.
Skylar White,
Ashton Niaz Shadaman.
Rifa Ali,
Jordan Deal Dorado.
Arihan Meher Kuyatham,
Xavier Narvacan.
Brian Zawi,
Ashaz Shahid Prosla.
Alan Huang,
Jessica Amanda Mercado.
Elisa Manoji,
Victoria Van.
Amika Modi,
Kirk Williams Evans.
Ashika Modi,
Ijaz Javier.
Yamina Hehebu Ali,
Noor Coleman.
Afunaya Eka,
Weston Malik Jones.
John Hubanak,
Taylor Janice Michaud.
Leilani Angeline Johnson,
Urfa Ali.
Wainer Hassan,
Miriam Siddiqui.
Elion S. Muman,
Benita Ann Alex.
Samad Aziz Karadia,
Nuha Nushad.
Imad Rahim Ali,
Princess Lopez.
Ahmad Ali,
Ria Ali.
Patricia Kuni Awan,
Simon Ali.
Samuel Marcus Thornton,
Nicholas Alfred Damiano.
Travis Leon Winkle,
Jaden Elston.
Caban Antonio de los Santos,
Zachary Eugene O'Connor.
Logan Michael Wadre,
Liam John Ross.
Aveen Azani,
Norden Javier.
Michael Adi Jagwe,
Joseph Andrew McGuire.
Jackie Hu,
Cassidy Marie Lecomte.
Alvin James Henry III,
Michael Lutano.
Ryan Reeve Bojarif,
Samuel Elpano Evangelista.
Kaylin Foster,
Nathan Johnson.
John Carlo Gaza,
Dylan Ramsey Berneman.
Chase Allen Bell,
Namitha Miriam Jameson.
Truman Ken Leonard,
Hugh Etienne Morris.
Justin Warner Bailey,
Yuki Nin.
Suban Hussein,
Han Nok Ya Wen.
Cody James Northcutt,
Stephen Ray Pico.
Jack Coe,
Ryan Rao Pong.
Kelly Lynn Wilkries,
Tree Nok Bon.
Meredith Elise Brown,
Leo Karam Phelps.
Giovanni Arredondo,
Jad Zachary Rafai.
Tristan Keller Thomas,
Daniel Solomon Rizzo.
Ty Chandler Newman,
Winston Charles Roy.
Alexis Icareth,
Ali Jamal Rafiq.
Saman Raya Akhtar,
Maham Fatima Rao.
Matthew Donato Alas,
Alexander Chin Sanders.
Oleiwola Marie Aldridge,
Buminhan Kutla Sansa.
Archana Balaji,
Sanya Sadiq Sarfani.
Tam Min Bui,
Zaid Ali Shah.
Mohammed Sami Kakar,
Sydney Rose Shannon.
Avery Vincent Curioso,
Arvin Aradabili Sharma.
Meghana Venkatasai Darisi,
Singh Sharma.
Marcus Joaquin Davila,
Siddhi Nitin Shinde.
Randall Chen Irwin,
Mohammed Shafiq Siddiqui,
Jody Jeanette Garcia,
Evan Yufang Su,
Ishna Hassan Ali,
Siddharth Sibachan Thruthan,
Lorena Jian Horn,
Victor Wang,
Breeze Singh Hunjan,
Matthew Tien Wei,
Caroline Huang,
Zachary Scott Wright,
David Tyler Igadosa,
Bella Jessica Shu,
Erkam Ispiler,
Edward Charles Yang,
Jairam Jambulati,
William H. Yu,
Amber Leanne Jett, Vyacheslav Kvan, Emmanuel Marie Leggett, Vincent Anthony Lai, Zaid Ayiz Lalji, Damian Lal, Tyrone Lay, Janet Lee, Hannah Suikong Lee, Eric Zhang Liu, Kenneth Liu.
Good evening, class of 2021. It has been an honor serving as your student body president throughout this year. I would first like to take a moment to thank my parents who have loved me despite my occasional irrational decisions and mistakes, my friends who have kept me sane and been by my side when I needed them the most, and our teachers and faculty at Clements who have given us unconditional support throughout the past 4 years. For the past 18 years, it was our teachers who pushed us to finish our homework and our parents who pushed us to do our chores. When I felt like slacking off or giving up, I always felt a pressure pushing me forwards. Many of us have experienced stress from this pressure on our back, but now this pressure will soon disappear. What happens now that no one is pushing us from behind anymore? What will be left to move us towards our goals? What will encourage you to seek new opportunities? Will we fall backwards, stay still, or possibly continue forwards? Now that we are graduating from Clements, we are entering the real world. Once we step into the real world, we only have ourselves and our own motivation to push us forwards. Over the years, we've had our resources and opportunities gifted to us by our parents and faculty, but now, independent and facing the real world alone, what will you do? Your future is in your hands, and the ball is in your court. Congratulations, class of 2021. I see so much potential in every single one of you, and I believe each of you will achieve something extraordinary.